Georgie Tunney joins us now with the look of the day's sport. Georgie, good morning. So, yeah, a tough day for Anthony Seibold, huh?
Very, very tough, Joe. He just fronted a media conference in Brisbane this morning and announced officially that he is stepping down. This is the news that was largely unexpected. We knew that there was going to be a new Broncos coach at the helm as of yesterday, but it was all made official this morning. There are reports that he has come to $1 million payout agreement to walk away from the struggling club. You can see him arriving at Broncos HQ with some players and the runner Alan Langer earlier this morning. Now, Anthony Seibold has had such great pressure put upon his shoulders for both off-field incidents and also on-field performances. The CEO, Paul White, made note that he had behaved admirably, that's Anthony Seibold, under levels of scrutiny that bordered on hysteria and also slanderous on occasion too. We also know that Anthony Seibold has already engaged the Queensland Police and lawyers with online abuse last month that he was receiving about that he was being targeted with relentlessly after some losses for the Brisbane Broncos, but he will no longer be in charge of that club. He was very classy in this press conference. Here's a little of what he had to say.
People ask me if there's things that I would do different over the last 2 years, but none of that matters right now. I gave it my best at the Broncos, but ultimately I'm responsible for where we're currently at. Head coaches know that there's no finger pointing, there's no deflection of blame when the club struggles. These events haven't dampened my enthusiasm for coaching or wanting to help others achieve. In fact, they've made me more determined than ever. Head coaching in the NRL isn't for the faint of heart.
Responsible for where the club is currently at. Just to remind everyone, Joe, of where the Brisbane Broncos are at right now. Second last on the NRL ladder. They've lost 12 of their past 13 games. 2020 has been a disastrous season for them. They've had cultural issues. They've had a lot of off-field drama too. But Anthony Seibold there saying that this was the hardest decision of his professional career. And what sealed it was when he had to get back on a plane from Sydney, heading to Brisbane when he wanted to stay with his daughter due to personal and family reasons. So that was the clincher there for him, and hopefully he will be back in the NRL at some point. Paul White, the CEO of the Brisbane Broncos, said he will coach again, but it won't be at the Broncos.
And Georgie, it didn't seem to be the case that there was any rift between him and the players, or was it the case that they seem to have a pretty good relationship still?
I think for some of the playing group, Joe, but certainly not all of it. Anthony Seibold in that press conference did make mention that he had a great rapport with some, a stronger rapport with others. So that was, he only touched on that briefly, but certainly the performances from the Broncos this year on the field would lead people to assume and speculate that there has been a growing rift between the coach and themselves, because there have been a lot of disheartening displays.